Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. And it's Murray with the 3.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Smith. Durant against Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Free throw drops for Jokic. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league. Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Jokic has got 5 points.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gordon. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Murray's shot is good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Durant, following that last 3-pointer by Denver. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Nuggets, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And of course, Houston, a couple spots down.
When I look at the Rockets, they've established themselves as a legit team this year, but you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Here's Shepherd. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Smith outside, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And Houston has possession. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Shepherd. Just 5 on the clock. Over Murray. Houston with another miss. The Nuggets lead by 6. Here's Gordon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Gordon, no good on the free throw. Clark heading into the postseason. Some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning the championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Şengün, the screen. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Gordon outside. Durant against Johnson. It's Jokic, high post. Shoots over Şengün. And it's Jokic missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Inside. Shepherd, that's good.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Outside Johnson. Murray from outside. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Shepherd. For 3, Durant. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. Now Brown. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Denver moving it around. On the wing, Murray. The 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a look now at the shooting guards who have been making a difference with their passing ability in the second half of the season. 5th, Amin Thompson.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Here's Shepherd. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Durant against Johnson. An open look for Smith. Jokic grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Murray passes to Jokic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
One shot.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back over to you, Brian.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Pulls it from the corner. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Brown. Brown's got his third assist of the night. Thompson outside. And here's Smith. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Shepherd, that's good.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Their last encounter was in Denver.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Off target from the baseline. Rockets trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Here's Jokic. There's the triple. Murray, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Durant, pass to Thompson. Going inside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. Another 3 from Houston.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Murray passes to Jokic. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jones comes in for Murray. Hardaway on the wing. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Thompson with a screen. Green, the pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, an impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected cam? Denver in the lead. Outside Jones. Outside Watson. Fires from deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Okogie. Power it home!
Oh, wow! That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
High post, Valanciunas. 1:56 left now in the first quarter. Hardaway finds Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Hey, rejected by Capella.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Here's Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The 3 from Valanciunas. And another 3 for Denver.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Capella. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
On the wing, Jones. Defended by Thompson. Valanciunas passes to Watson. And here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Capella finds Green. Now here's Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Alperon Şengün out there with Green. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Davison in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 5. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Şengün passes to Eason. Şengün, the screen. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Now How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Brown, that's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Davison. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Murray deciding where to go with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Holiday's checked in for Davison. And Murray drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Şengün. To the paint. Here's Green. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Holiday against Murray. From downtown, the Nuggets with another miss.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Murray against Holiday. Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket to the inside. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. The free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Here's Thompson. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Thompson's got 8.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Murray. The shot, no good, a bit long that time.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
For three, Durant. Rebounded by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Watson. And again, it's Denver missing. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now Murray. 13 points in the game. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Brown. Denver moving it around. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Durant with it. 14 points for him. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
And this is a team that moves the rock. 2nd in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. Pass to Jokic. Now Brown. For 3, Gordon. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. No good on the free throw. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
He finally knocks one down.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help his confidence.
Up top, Smith. Covered by Jokic. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Durant against Johnson. Durant, no good. The Nuggets lead by 8. Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The big man, Jokic.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Nuggets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Murray finds Jokic. They kick it out to Murray for 3. Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Johnson. Durant, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Brown passes to Murray. Jokic up top. Now here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Back to Jokic. Up and over Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
And he makes the first.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And Jokic drops them both. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Shepherd. He's got 5. Off target from 3-point range. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Outside Murray. Puts up a deep 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Murray's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Pass to Jokic from deep. Outside Brown. Murray from outside. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Here's Shepherd. Thompson outside. From deep. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Brown. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Shepherd. 1:04 left in the second period. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jokic finds Murray. Makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Pass to Finney-Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earned himself a trip to the line.
Well, we know what Dorian Finney-Smith can do on the court, but he's also doing great things off the court, Clark.
Yeah, so many players across the league do a ton of work in their communities and for the betterment of humanity. And the Finney Family First Foundation focuses on the youth in low-income communities. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he helps kids by providing basketball training for at-risk youth and uses the game of basketball to also impart lifelong lessons.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Shepherd. Durant for 3. KD, what else would you expect?
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
With 1 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Denver. A sizable lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Denver Nuggets.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 14. On the court for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
For three, Gordon. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 11. Smith left side. Houston working the ball around. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Smith's got 10.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And over the last month, here are the point guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. Fifth, Jamal Murray.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Thompson passes to Smith. Down low. Right side Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his fourth assist in this one.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Jokic up top, defended by Şengün. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. There's Murray with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Durant inside. Johnson on him. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. Here's Murray. He has 29 now. Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Durant. Johnson for three. It's hauled in by Houston.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Smith inside. Covered by Jokic. A nice shot by Smith. Now just a 4-point Denver lead. Inside, Thompson with a steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Durant. Clock at 4. Durant earning those 2 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Gordon. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Durant against Johnson. Left side Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Jokic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Johnson. Brown finds Jokic. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Şengün. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Şengün's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The deep 3 from Murray. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
3 shots. 3 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Here's Shepherd. He's got 7. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. For 3, Durant connects from downtown. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Brown. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
3 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Jokic just overpowering the D.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Johnson against Durant. Pass to Shepherd for the lead. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Gordon. Misses off the right iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Smith passes to Durant. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. And here's Şengün. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Nikola Jokic.
How about Alperen Şengün sticking with it that time? Persistence pays. You better believe it does.
Eason's checked in for Houston. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
And this is a team that moves the rock. Second in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And that one misses.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And Murray launches it from deep. They get it back. Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who are lights out from three-point range. The Nuggets, number 1.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
So it's Denver now. And here's Johnson. No points yet. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And that's 23 points for Nikola Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line. Green's checked in for Houston. And then for Denver, Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway's subbed in for Brown. Free throw is good from Durant. So it's Denver now. They trail by 3. Now here's Murray. He's got 32 points. Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Stolen by Jokic. Outside, Brown. Here's Jokic. Hardaway on the wing. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Hardaway's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Durant surveying the D. To shoot. Rebounded by Denver. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now. Pulls up. And another basket for Denver.
You know, so active on the offensive end is Hardaway Jr. You can tell he feels comfortable taking quick shots like that one.
Eason, pass to Durant. Green for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 9.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Launches a three. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Amen Thompson. And then for Denver, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Here's Brown. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Pickett. Fires for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Baseline jumper, and another basket for Houston.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
Here's Pickett, averaging around 5 points a game. For 3, Hardaway. Eason pulls it in. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And the free throw, no good. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Watson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Okogie. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Okogie is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nuggets trail by 6. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Valanciunas finds Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Pickett passes to Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Down low. Pass to Eason. The kick to Durant. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Come get it.
Durant draws the double. Durant owning the inside.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Houston up 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jeff Green out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Newton at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Houston leading by 8 to the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Newton. Inside, here's Şengün. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
For 3, Hardaway. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Here's Newton. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Brown. Here's Eason. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Finney-Smith checked in for Newton. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Murray. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Houston leading by 10. Okogie, the pass to Eason. That one drops for him. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Out of bounds. Houston will have it. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From the arc. Eason can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 12. The drive by Watson. Soft touch off the glass.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Durant, the pass to Okogie. From the high post. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 48.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Hardaway. Shoots over Şengün. Hardaway, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Easton's got 8 here in this quarter. Here's Murray. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jokic in the post. Working on Şengün. The big-time strength of Jokic.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Houston leading by 13. Outside Durant. Green with a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Durant. Hauled in by Brown.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kick out to Brown. This one for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
Now Durant. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Let's go with a 3. Murray, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Durant. Back to Şengün. Pass to Okogie. Launches it. And it's Denver with a rebound. Hardaway's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jokic. Now Murray. Defended by Easton. For 3. And it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw, no good. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And no luck that time either.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Jokic passes to Murray.
Right here.
Now Jokic. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Green. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. 6 to shoot. For 3, Durant. Houston with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Back to Durant. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Takes a step back. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Durant. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Jokic with a screen on Durant. Up top, Johnson, guarded by Durant. Johnson passes to Gordon. Murray from outside nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
To the paint. Stolen by Jokic. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 54 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Gordon outside. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Sengun, a screen on Johnson. Durant's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. And Jokic, a real natural leader. He's got great gifts, and he's always ready and willing to deliver when his teammates need a big bucket.
Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. Thompson with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown with a steal. In transition, here they come. Gordon. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force. When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Sengun.
Jokic against Sengun.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Jokic drops them both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Outside Durant. Releases. Jokic with a rebound. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. Here's Gordon. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Shepard. A minute 42 left in the game. Durant. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Jokic. Johnson outside to take the lead. The three is in.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Sengun, a screen on Murray. Now Durant. And he gets it from 15.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
Now Jokic. Outside Gordon. Shoots a three. Sengun pulls it down.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Sengun, a screen on Murray. Johnson against Durant. 16 feet out, and another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Right side Murray pulls the trigger. Yes, sir!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And it's Houston's ball. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the hit.
And again!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Johnson outside. Gordon! No good from three! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.